This Masjid which you are sitting is called Masjid Areesh because Hazrat Nabi Pak sallallahu alayhi wasallam's small tent was made here. Sahaba were around him. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam told Sahaba to rest and they made their time, they rested. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam was sleeping. And he was very apprehensive what to happen because the odds were against 300 plus Sahaba and 1000 plus Dushman. So, and also Sahaba did not have full weapons as well. And there were few swords, some people with body armor but no sword, someone with sword but no body armor, someone with spear only, someone with sticks, thunder. And Nabi Pak and Allah accepted. He also said, Allahumma innahum hufatun fahmilhum wa uratun faqsuhum jiya'un fashbi'hum. They have no shoes and sandals, so give them something to wear, put it here. They have no food, feed them, and they have no clothing, clothe. Allah accepted this dua to such an extent that after the battle there was not a single Sahabi who did not have clothing, who did not have proper food to eat, who did not have a camel to ride on. So Huzur had made the dua, he prepared everything, he was a master technician. His warfare tactics are even studied today, there are books of being written on it. He prepared the army, placed them in a certain area, formed 5 parts of them, the warriors at the front, right wing, left wing, and the weak ones at the back, and the leaders in the middle. So wherever help is needed, they can fall. He said to them, don't use your arrows until the enemies come closer. Because if they are far and you shoot arrows, you might miss them. So your arrows will go to waste. So he said, let them come closer, and then shoot your arrows and spears. And then when they are really over you, then draw your swords out. And then, before the battle, 3 mushrikeens came from Utbah, Shayba and Walid. And they said, help me Mubarak. Anybody want to come out for war? This was, it happened before the 2 armies engaged. So 3 Ansari Sahaba stood up. So they said, who are you? And they said, we are from the local natives. And they said, we've not come to fight you, go back. We want those who ran away from Makkah. Now, Hazrat Sheikh Yunus Sahib said, this was a ploy, planning to cause friction between Ansar and Muhajirin. To say that we've got nothing against you. They won't come to fight them. So they fight, you will say, abandon them and tell you fight your war. Ansar Sahaba were not like that. Nabi Pak sallallahu alayhi wa sallam heard this and he said, Qum ya Hamza, Qum ya Ali, Qum ya Ubaidah ibn Harith. Now all 3 were Huzur's relatives. Hamza was his uncle, Ali and Ubaidah were his cousins. So they went forward and the 3 Ansaris came back. And then they engaged in the battle. And Hamza finished his opponent, Ali finished his opponent. Now Ali was jumping up and down like this, ducking and teasing. So Ubaidah went to look at him and the enemy attacked him. And Ubaidah attacked him quickly, but Ubaidah got injured and he got injured. Hamza and Ali finished their opponent, came here, finished the kafir, carried Ubaidah back to our army. And then the enemies ran, Sahaba ran and engaged in fearsome battle. And Malaika came down. 5,000 angels came down. From those mountains of sand and hill, reddish mountains, they came from there, which is in the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Anfal, and they supported them. Malaika didn't engage in battle directly, they only came as reinforcement, help. So wherever there was help needed, they helped. Otherwise, Sahaba engaged in the battle. This was because Tajuddin Sufi said that Allah wanted the victory to be dedicated to the Sahaba, not to the Malaika. So Sahaba fought the battle and they won the battle. And Mushrikeen, 70 Mushrikeen were killed, 70 were captured, and the rest ran for their lives back to Makkah. And when they arrived in Makkah, there was Matab. Whole Makkah was wailing and screaming and crying. And Sahaba, they were victorious. And this battle was the first major battle between Islam and Kufr. And this is why this battle was named as Yawm al-Furqan. وَمَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَىٰ عَبْدِنَا يَوْمَ الْفُرْقَانِ يَوْمَ الْتَقَى الْجَمْعَانِ. The day of Faisala, criterion, when Allah decided and judged between Haqq and Batil, separated them both. And this inspired an awe and fear into the rest of the Arabs, especially the Medina, the Jews, the Munafiqeen. They said, wow, Rajib. When Sahaba went back, after the battle finished, Rasul stayed here for 3 days, settled everything down. Those mushriks who were killed, their bodies were gathered and put into a dry well, which was deep and big, but there was no water in it. The bodies were thrown in there, and soil and stones were put on them. And Rasul gave them proper, what we can say, burial. The human body should be respected, even though they were enemies. So then Rasul Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam came to their place where they were buried, and he asked them, هل وجدتم ما وعد ربكم حقا فقد وجدنا ما وعدنا ربنا حقا. Did you find the promises of Allah true? Because we found our promises to be true. Hazrat Umar said, Ya Rasulullah, why are you talking to these bodies which have no life in them? And he replied, you don't hear more than them. The difference is you respond, they can't respond. So Huzur then left, and the 70 prisoners were with him. He took them to Medina Sharif and then made mashwara. What shall we do about them? Hazrat Umar said, सबको कत्ल कर दो और हर रिश्तेदार अपने रिश्तेदार को कत्ल करे. Give Aqil to Ali because they were brothers. So Ali should kill his brother Aqil. And I will kill my relative so and so will kill so and so. But Abu Bakr Siddiq said, Ya Rasulullah, there's been enough blood in Badr, we should take some ransom. And the other Sahaba also said, we should take some fidya and let them free. So Sallallahu went for this opinion, and some ransom was fixed, and they were told to bring that ransom from Makkah, and when it is paid off, then they can go free. And if they are poor, they can't pay the ransom money, then they have to teach 10 kids how to read and write. And when the 10 children start reading and writing, they will be free. That will be their ransom money. So this is how Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam freed them, let them go. So this battle, Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, regarding those Ashab-e Badr, وَمَا يُدْرِيكَ لَعَلَّ اللَّهَ اطَّلَعَ عَلَىٰ بَدْرٍ فَقَالَ اعْمَلُوا مَا شِئْتُمْ فَقَدْ غَفَرْتُ لَكُمْ. Allah looked at those who participated in the Badr with total dedication, conviction, in spite of staring at death with their eyes. And Allah said to them, go, from now on you can do whatever you like, you are forgiven. So Ashab-e Badr are elite Sahaba among them. And Imam Bukhari has mentioned their names in Sahih Bukhari. And in some places we get names of Ashab-e Badr on a block. And they say if you make dua to Allah through them, Allah accepts the dua. In the battle of Badr, 70 kafirs were killed, 14 Sahaba also became shaheed. 14 Sahaba, 14 Sahaba shaheed हुए थे. अभी हम जाएंगे, उनकी कब्रें वहाँ हैं. पिन पॉइंट एग्जैक्ट नहीं कर सकते, इन्होंने उसको गायब कर दी है, लेकिन वो लाख बकी की तरह से बिग कब्रस्तान. So we will visit there and we will pray our Fatiha there. 14 Sahabas died, their names are written there, Ubayd ibn Hamam, Ubayd ibn Harith, so and so, and their names are there as well. So we will pray Fatiha for them and then we will move, inshallah. Any questions? Kid, do you understand? You have to sacrifice for the deen of Allah. The Sahaba of Badr were the first to offer the major sacrifice. The first battle in Ramazan. The battle was in Ramazan. 18 Ramazan, year 2 after Hijrah. Huzur Tashrif Lai, the second year, 18 Ramazan, is when the battle of Badr took place. So first major battle, Allah gave Sahaba victory and सिक्का बैठी जम गया. उसके बाद मुशरिकीन की हवा छूट गई और फिर दूसरे साल 3000 लेकर गया उहद मदीना के करीब. लेकिन फिर वहाँ मुसलमान जीत रहे थे, एक मिस्टेक की वजह से शिकस्त हुई. वो वहाँ बयान किया. फिर वो आए सन 5 हिजरी में खंदक में. ये बड़े बड़े बातें थे और ना छोटे मोटे तो 19 बैटल्स हुए थे जिसमें हुजूर ने हिस्सा लिया था. तो वो लोग आते थे छोटे मोटे स्कर्मिशेस करके भाग जाते थे. अतराफ में कोई चरवाहा है, कुछ मुसलमान हैं, थोड़े बहुत विलेज में हैं, कत्ल करके भाग जाते हैं. इस तरह उन्होंने बहुत परेशान किया था मुश्रिकीन. मगर बड़ी जो मेजर बैटल्स हुए वो ये हैं, बदर है, उहद है, खंदक है. खंदक के बाद फिर हुजूर ने उनको कहा अल-आन नग़ज़ूहुम वला यग़ज़ूना. Now we will attack them and they won't be able to attack us. And that's what happened. After Khandaq, in year 5, Sulh Hudaybiyah took place in the year 6. And in the year 8, Fatih. And then in the year 9, Ghazwa Tabuk. And in year 10, Hajjatul Wada. And then Rasul passed. In Badr, how many Sahaba were there? 330. In Uhud, there were 1,000 Sahaba. 300, Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul took back, because his mashwara was not accepted. So only 700 were left in the battle. And then in Khandaq was the whole Medina. But in Sulh Hudaybiyah time, there were only 1,400. That's in year 7 after Hijrah. So you seeing the numbers increasing gradually, 300, 700, 1,400. And then in Fateh Makkah, 10,000. Because Sulh Hudaybiyah ke baad Musliman atraf se everybody from around came to Medina, embraced Islam. So Huzur left for Fateh Makkah with 10,000 Sahaba. In the year 8, Ramzan, year 8. And then in year 9, when Huzur went to Tabuk, he had 30,000 Sahaba in the battle of Tabuk. 30,000. And then in Hajjatul Wada, over 100,000 Sahaba participated. See how Allah increased the numbers gradually, but speedily and quickly, swiftly. So this is brief history. It all started from the Battle of Uhud, which is the first most strategic battle between Islam and Kufr, Muslims and Mushriks, and from them. And all the most चीज़ें कैसे battle हुआ था, बारिश के बारे में, बारिश नहीं थी, पानी नहीं था, अल्लाह ने बारिश भेज दी, सब वो उसमें है, उसमें बयान करें. बात होगी? Any questions? चलो. अच्छी ठंडी पड़ रही है.